Some main adjustments we can see now at setup. On the left-hand one, we talk about that sort of like capital Y setup you had before, where the sort of club was in the middle of your body, almost in some ways a bit leaning backwards there to try and perhaps you scoop the ball up in the air or try and get some height because you just have to top a lot of shots on the ground there, okay? Problem with that is it puts your hands on the grip in a slightly what we call weak position. That will return the golf club back to the ball, aiming right at target. And then your fix of trying to get the ball then to not go too far right, we sort of see the hips sliding on the way back. And then from there now trying to swing everything to the left, head staying down, most of your weight now sort of planted on this back foot, left leg sort of leaning backwards, just trying to hit everything left to target. So lowercase y setup, this is the practice swing I think just before, is it? Yeah, so start off with the feet together, get the handle forward by that left thigh, so straight line. Again, it hasn't got to be exactly a straight line, but in that kind of weird window of lead arm, club and hands are all in line. Then set your feet. Now the feeling in the swing, if we go back to this one here and sort of show what your hips had actually done, and this is going to be the main focus, so that's kind of your hips there. That's your backswing, whereas this one here now, if we go sort of there and not quite there, but yeah, the difference. So you actually rotate. Now you rotate a bit more than you need to, hence where the club's gone a little bit far. Don't worry about that because you can sort of fine tune that, but at least you are moving better. As I say, practice that hip movement because next session we're going to work on getting this left hip moving towards there, and then your right foot now rolling. And what your right foot does, it starts going backwards. So you start trying to move to your left, but because your right foot's gone backwards, you're unable to move that one, and your left, and then start going backwards to kind of stabilise. Okay, then we set the golf ball. Same sequence again. Left hip's not, right hip's on the back. There you go. Good turn there now. Now as you come through, left hip starts moving a little bit earlier in this one, but the right foot still wants to slide backwards. Apart from the right foot going backwards, that impact position is pretty good, yeah? And then rolling through to that follow through. That resembles, to me, a bit of a golf swing, yeah? In ideal world, we get that a bit more on sort of that yellow line, get forward a bit, that knee would be in there, kicking back a little bit. We can work on that right foot next session, compare that to the follow through you had before, yeah? I mean, everything's leaning back on that there on that right-hand one, compared to the left-hand one now, very, very different move, yeah? You rotate a lot more. There's a bit more weight going towards target in this direction, okay? But, yeah, we can work on that next lesson. But the focus now, set up, get the hip turning, get the body moving better. And then once that becomes more dialed in a week or 2 weeks' time, whatever it may be, then we'll start working on the downswing for your next lesson. And probably I would say the last lesson, we'll see how the time goes and stuff, maybe on the golf course and play a hole or two to sort of see how it is on the golf course in a live environment, yeah?
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Good man. Very good, buddy, yeah.